Hello and welcome to my program about aging. I'm your host, Guillermo Vidal, and I hope my thoughts in these programs help you see your aging in a more constructive, more positive way. Now, last week I was confronted for the first time in my life with having to fix something about my body that was just wearing out. Now, I've had other medical issues before, like COVID or various sports injuries, but this is the first time that I really had to take surgical measures to correct something in my body that was growing old. So last week I had cataract surgery in both my eyes, and I'm happy to report that everything's worked out fine and that my vision actually is much better than it was before my surgery. Now, it used to be when I was young that when someone had cataracts, it was something serious, and removal of cataracts was something that was actually very tenuous and could endanger one's vision in the long run. And people who had cataracts, we all thought were old people. Now, I imagine in the dark ages that anyone who had cataracts was considered to be going blind, and there was nothing that could be done about it. But today that's not the case. The cataract surgery was standard, and dozens of cataract surgery in the doctor's office that I went to are successfully conducted every week. It's amazing how simplified the surgery is. My total time for each eye was 10 minutes. One eye was operated on one day and the other one the next. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because clearly cataract surgery is something that happens to older people, even now, and it is a sign for me that this body, the vehicle that carries my soul during this lifetime, is wearing out slowly. It's something we all must face at one time or another, and some tend to look at these ailments that come to us as part of our age as some kind of punishments from God, some damnation that we had coming for something that we did that was bad, like some kind of karmic debt. But nothing could be further from the truth. It's just like a new car that you buy, that as it gets older, parts wear down and have to be replaced. And as the years go by, that car of yours just doesn't run as good as it did when it was new. One day you wake up and realize that many cars pass you and they're shinier and newer. And they make you wonder whatever happened to your shiny and new car that now breaks down when you least expect it. Well, this car metaphor is a good one to describe what getting older is like. However, there's one thing to remember. Just because your car moves slower and is not as shiny as other, that does not mean it won't get you where you need to go in this life. And this is why, as you get older, it's vitally important that you try to maintain your body in this great shape and maintained as well as you can. Now, as I've gotten older, I've grown to love my body, not because of how it looks or how strong I am or anything like that, but simply because it is so reliable in helping me do the things that make my life worthwhile. Certainly, getting the cataract surgery is a wake-up call of sorts, in that these kinds of repairs are going to become more often for me in the future. But I'm more committed than ever to make sure that I unite my mind, body, and spirit to work the best they can together. Now, someday I'll say goodbye to this old friend, but until then, I'm going to ride it for all it's worth. And for me, that means no alcohol, eating a healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, stretching, exercising, both aerobically and with strength training, getting regular checkups, avoiding polluting my mind with television programs and other contents, get a good night's sleep, turn out the computer and phone an hour before bed, silence the mind with meditation, and most importantly of all, shower all those around me with love, kindness, and compassion. See you soon. Take care of your body.